Average Dude has something to say about...
The people of New York City look so terrible. Quote, a cell phone camera captured the tense moments right before a man was pushed in front of an oncoming Q train in New York City, crushing him to death. So I told you, yeah, somebody takes video rather than calls the police. Wish I knew the name. They're not going to release it, by the way. Quote, in cell phone video released by the police, I guess they got a hold of this video. Okay, fine. A man could be seen arguing with the victim, telling him, take your over there, stand on line, wait for the R train. I can't stress this enough. You call the police first. You hang up, then you take the video. You let the police frantically go where you are. You have them track your GPS signal. You call them first, then you take the video. Quote, Han was attempting to calm the man. The man then pushed him onto the tracks. And you have that damn picture. Let's talk about that. Okay, just to clarify, it's impossible to tell whether there was enough time to genuinely save this man. It's that close. You see in the picture it was that far off. It was slowed down because it was in the area where passengers were going to be picked up, so it wasn't going full speed. It's impossible to know whether Umar Abbasi, the photographer, or anyone could have. It doesn't matter. And this is my point. It doesn't matter that nobody was anywhere near him when he was reaching out with his hands, that they couldn't have run up and pulled or something. I mean, if his legs were struck or anything, at least he may very well be alive today rather than dead. So let's talk about the freelance photographer who happened to be on the scene. Umar Abbasi. Ooh, I'm gonna rip you a new one, boy. Quote, because he's trying to make himself out to be the victim here too. Son of a bitch. Quote, I wanted to help the man, but I couldn't figure out how to help, Abbasi said. It all happened so fast. I just started running. I had my camera up and I just kept shooting and flashing. Hey, you had time to selfishly take a photo for that Pulitzer Prize for Journalism moment? It was the man's death moment. And that's what you had the energy to fiddle around with your camera and snap, 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 snap. That was that. Do not try to think that you are a victim here, Abbasi boy. You're not. And don't try to make yourself out to be the hero when you weren't. You didn't do shit. You tried to financially, and you did. You financially capitalized on his death moment. You certainly didn't hesitate to secure that deal with the New York Post, you son of a bitch. Quote, tried to alert the train's conductor with his camera. I just started running, hoping that the driver could see my flash, Abbasi told the tabloid. During the chaos, Abbasi managed to snap the photo that the Post splashed on its cover. Okay, now, remember what he just said here, because he's about to change his story when he gets a whole bunch of flack. He has another statement literally the next day. When people literally rip into him, like me, nonstop, and I'm not apologizing, by the way, because he's changing his story now. Quote, at the same time the perp was running toward me, I was afraid he might push me onto the tracks. And you didn't think that he would push you onto the tracks for taking the pictures? Didn't you say that you were running, hoping that the subway could see your flash? So you're running to it, right? You're changing your story, damn it. I mean, I get it. Someone gets pushed onto that. You don't know whether this freak has a gun. I get that. But then the rest of the people, you see the person who had the cell phone shot, the video, there were a bunch of people way, way back in the background behind, and then you have obviously someone in front. And so you have people on both sides, and nobody went to... He had his hand out to be saved, and you did nothing. And this damn photographer is trying to make himself out to be poor, oh, woe is me boy. We need to stop making death into opportunities. Snuff films are not acceptable.